number 11. We're here at the Parque Nacional da Tijuca in Rio de Janeiro. We're about to do what is generally considered the most challenging of the urban hikes in Rio de Janeiro, Pedra da Gávea. I see this hill, mountain, rock just about every day. I've been really looking forward to hiking it, and that's what we're going to do today. Just to give you a sense of what we're going through, this here is the forest we've been hiking through, and then down here is the trail. This is a pretty steep hike. It's 1 mile even to the top, but it's also exactly 1/2 a mile of elevation gain. So nothing to sneeze at, and we're having a good time though. This is our first view of the trip. This is the neighborhood of Pedra da Tijuca. It's where I've been living recently. To get here, there's even a little more than what you saw before. You got some just about, say, 70-80 degree inclines. Fortunately, you got nice rope and handholds and things to get you up here to see this pretty spectacular view of Rio and the ocean and all that good stuff. And I'm told there's plenty more to come. We're here at the first of the lookouts here at Pedra da Gávea. You can see some pretty spectacular views of the rest of the city. If you look way out there, you can see Pão de Açúcar, or Sugarloaf, one of the famous landmarks here. Behind that mountain is Cristo Redentor, and just all the mountains that surround Rio and the Tijuca National Forest. Here we are at the top of Pedra da Gávea, and it was a pretty harrowing journey. After the last time we spoke, there was a very close to straight up little bit of rock to climb, which we nearly wussed out on, but managed to tough it out with some encouragement from some very helpful Brazilians we were with. And here we are, absolutely beautiful. You can see Corcovado far in the distance. You can see Rio Sul and all the main parts of Rio over in that area, and the mountains all around it. Absolutely fantastic. Well worth the terror and fright of going up and hopefully going down. Here's that harrowing part I mentioned. Use a rope to get down, which will be nice, but it's going to be an adventure. And so what they're doing now, we just did. Only moderately terrifying. And again, thanks to some very helpful Brazilians, we were able to survive unscathed. And the views continue to be spectacular. Well, I ran out of batteries at the end there, but like I said, I see this mountain every day, and so I was able to obviously come get a picture of it from here. This is what we were up at. This is Pedra da Gávea, called Topsail Rock. You can kind of see, I guess it kind of looks like a ship's topsail. And like I said, a mile up, a mile out, a half mile up, and then part of that is obviously very difficult. Most of it's not too shabby, but if you're out here in Brazil, this is the most challenging urban hike in Rio. Definitely recommend it if you're a hiker. Take somebody who knows what they're doing, which I sort of did, and kind of hard to get to. Taxi drivers don't know how to get to the trailhead, but ask anybody or do some searches on the internet for Pedra da Gávea Trail, and you will come across how to get there. This may or may not be our last Hikecast in Brazil. Hopefully they'll have at least one more, but no promises, so I may see you back in Washington State.